Hey hoes, what's up? Okay, so I'm doing this video. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, but I just decided to do one because fuck it. And by the way, no, that's not black above that. That's actually a fucking scar scab thing I have right there. So I'm sorry, my face looks weird on that side. I'm just going to try to film from this side. So, anyways, obviously you guys can see, before I get in the video, that I decided to try and attempt to crimp my hair, and I fucked up on doing that, so I decided to go with what I like to call the gangster hairdo today. So, I attempted it. I hope I look good. I think I kind of do. I don't know. I'm also wearing booty shorts, my falling reverse tank top, and then my boyfriend's black jacket, so I look like a white girl who thinks she's black. Like, that's what I look like today. Because I failed at crimping my hair. So you can thank my failed hair crimp for that. So, I know I haven't done a review video in a long time, especially on any of the seasons of Bad Girls Club. I've done reaction videos, but I haven't done review videos in a while, so I decided to do a review video, and this is going to be on Season 11, although I'm pretty sure I already did a review video for Season 11, I just can't remember. Or I did a reaction. I did something to do with Season 11, I don't remember what. But I would also like to add a side note before I get into this. I have started to watch Sarah on YouTube from the BGC 11. Just like about like her when she was on the season and like to see what her thoughts kind of were on it and like what she had to say, because I like hearing everybody's side of the story. I like hearing different sides of the story and then making a conclusion. I don't like drawing a conclusion based off of, basically, one thing or however fuck you want to put it. Anyways, Season 11. Oh my lord. So, honestly, I want to kind of just, like, put down I just want to kind of stop watching it because once again, they've kicked the girl out that they didn't like for no reason, by the way. Keep in mind, the only reason they started tripping over this bitch was because she flipped her hair. I'm talking about, Janelle. I'm sorry I always forget your name. I forget all these bitches' names, so don't feel bad. But anyways, Janelle, like, cause she flipped her hair back on to fucking Jazz or Tiana or some shit. Whatever the fuck happened. She kept flipping her hair, whipping it like Willow Smith, whatever the fuck. Like, really? You're gonna get mad about a hair flip? And then you guys are gonna get mad when she calls you guys broke hoes. I mean, look, I can understand it, fat bitch, or, it would have been a racial slur or some shit about your mama, or like, something like that. But fucking broke hoes, really? You're gonna get mad over broke hoes? Well, you must actually be broke if you're that offended by that. I'm just saying, like, you wouldn't be so offended and hot-headed over it if it weren't true. And I'm not saying it is, because, obviously these women, do some shit, otherwise they wouldn't have fucking money. But I'm just saying, like, to get all caught up over that's retarded. So basically this whole season, from what I've noticed with the other girls, is all they do is talk shit about the one girl they don't like. And they'll not like a girl for a really fucking dumb reason. Mimi, I'm glad you got kicked off the fucking show. You were a bitch, you were a cunt, you're a fucking fame whore. All you cared about was your 5-minute Justin Bieber spiel. You're like, oh, I'm so sick of this JB shit. Then you would constantly fucking talk about it. It's on the show. There's video proof of you doing this shit. Like, I don't even know if she did fuck Justin Bieber. I really don't give a shit because Justin Bieber's not shit to me. Like, I don't give a fuck about him. I really don't. I didn't give a fuck about him then. I don't give a fuck about him now. He's not that popular. He's not that cool. So, I mean, you fucked a teen bopper. Like, what the fuck, lady? Like, you're gonna get hyped up over that? Like, that shit just kind of, like, irked me that she was, like, such a fame whore. Like, she stretched out her 15 minutes of fame. And I think the only reason she got on BGC was because of the Justin Bieber thing. Like, that's fucked up. Like, I'm just saying, like, you're a hoe. Like, that's some whorish fucking behavior right there. Like, not even a whore, like, dirty whore. I just mean, like, a fame whore. Like, she lives for that fucking fame. Like, and, like, she wants to be like, oh, Sarah, use a smack because you're not in the media. Sarah's got a YouTube channel. She's got 22K subscribers. I'm pretty sure she was, you know, a pretty big social media person to begin with. So she's in the social media. She just doesn't need to pretend she fucks someone to get her fame. She can just do it on her own. So, fuck you, bitch. So, Sarah, if you're watching this and you ever come across these videos, I just want you to know, like, I hate to say this. Like, I really didn't think this at first when I watched the beginning of that season, but man, her and Janelle were the realest bitches on there. And you gotta keep in mind, I don't normally go for bitches like that. I like bitches like Teresa and, you know, funny girls like Tiana and shit, and Stephanie or whatever. What's her name, Steph or Nay? No, it's Stephanie. Yeah, her name's Stephanie. Okay, so, you know, like, I like them chicks. Like, there was nothing wrong with them. I just feel like as soon as Gigi or whoever the fuck she is got there, like, shit got out of proportion real quick. Like, and Gigi, let's keep it honest, she reminds me of Priscilla from season fucking Judy's season, which is season 7 or 6. I can't remember which. Fuck, it could be 5. I don't really remember. All these bitches start blurring together after watching this show for so long. So, my basic review on season 11 is all it is bitches talking shit. Like, it's not really that great of a season because of that. I mean, the fights are kind of interesting, and it's kind of interesting to see these bitches jumping, but I personally didn't like it. It's not a fan fave of mine. I will say I did like Teresa, and I did like the loyalty shown, but I did not like how it was shown and how the girls went about it. Because, look, Janelle wasn't doing anything to anyone. She didn't actually do anything to anyone. The only person that actually did something and is crazy is fucking Andrea, and that's not nothing against Andrea, because I like her too, but, like, she was like, oh, I got you, and then, like, as soon as these bitches literally picked her up, physically, Tiana, I don't remember if it was Tiana or the other black girl, Jasmine. No, Jasmine was gone, so it was Tiana. Tiana physically picked her up and tried to carry her out of the fucking Bad Girls Club. I'm sorry, but as soon as she actually physically picked her up, the producers, like, security should have came in. Like, that's straight up fucking bullying. Like, I don't know what the guidelines are for the show. I don't know exactly how violent it has to get before the security steps in. But this is bullshit on this season. Like, these security guards aren't doing their fucking jobs. I'm sorry, but, like, for you to be able to pick up a bitch and throw her the fuck out of her own house, like, that is some bullshit. And you know what? She also sent in a Twitter that she was going home anyways because bitches were threatening to jump her and shit anyways. Like, here's what I think about all the girls from season 11 so far, from what I've seen. And this excludes Teresa because she's not there. And I feel like Teresa was a good person. I just feel like maybe she wasn't a good person hanging out with those people because those people kind of brought out a nasty side in Teresa, I think. Because I don't think Teresa is really that negative towards people. And what pisses me off is Teresa wanted to jump to defend her girls and shit over them getting called broke hoes. But no one told Teresa, well, she called us broke hoes because we poured water on her. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna get me riled up over some stupid shit, you better be telling me the full fucking story. Like, I don't know why the fuck Teresa did what she did. I mean, I can understand it, I get it, I admire that about her, like, she's very awesome for it, and I do commend her for that, but, like, what situation it was over was just stupid to me. Like, you guys had no reason to hate this girl, like, you guys had no legit reason to hate Sarah. Yeah, she said some stupid shit, but Gigi, or I can't remember her fucking name, and I'm pretty sure it's Gigi, so I'm just gonna call her Gigi. But, and the fucking New York girl, New York, Boston, Harlem, wherever the fuck she's from, wherever they have that thick-ass accent from, I know it's from those few places, so I'm not ignorant, I just can't think of the place where she's from right now. Like, it just seriously pissed me off to see Sarah trying to have a one-on-one with Gigi, and Gigi just being, like, didn't fucking even want to give Sarah the time of day. Like, she was past the point of giving Sarah the time of day, which is stupid. Like, I'm sorry, Sarah just trying to address an issue. Like, I'm not team Sarah, I'm not team Janelle, and I'm not team Teresa, or team blah blah blah. I'm not on a team. I am doing this non-biased completely. I am telling you guys what I saw as a viewer firsthand, in my opinion, as if this was a group of my friends and I was commenting on a situation. Like, these girls are fucking bullies in this season. Fucking straight up bullies. And I pray to God they never fucking cast bitches like this again. Like this, I mean, yeah, they cast girls, you know. But, you know, I think all the girls were fine separately. Like, I liked them and shit when they weren't doing stupid shit. Don't get me wrong, I like seeing the funny clips and shit. But whenever they were all up on Janelle's shit over some really stupid bullshit. I just didn't vibe with that. Like, I didn't understand why they kicked Sarah. I didn't understand why they wanted to hate so much. And, like, the talking shit about Justin Bieber thing with Mimi and Sarah saying something about it. She is gonna regret that. I hate to say it, and I hate to say this about myself, but I've made videos and I've made posts and shit that I've regretted because I was angry or upset at the person or whatever at the time and place, and I felt like it was the right thing to do. But it wasn't. Like, it came back to bite me in the ass because I really regret it because people judge you for that. Like, it makes you look like a horrible fucking person. And her, like, saying comments like, what do you call a guy with a 1-inch thing? Just in. Like, why would you say that comment? You know that you're gonna get, like, he could sue you for slander and he would get away with it because he's famous. Not that he should or that he would, but I'm just saying, like, you gotta think about this shit. Like, and he's got a fan base too. A fan base, I hate to say it, bitch, but bigger than yours. Like, she's just causing trouble for herself and unnecessary drama, and she's stirring up shit and talking shit for no reason because she wants to hold on to her 15 minutes of fame. And I hate even talking about her because it's giving her back her 15 minutes of fame. So we're gonna quit talking about Mimi. Fuck that stupid fucking bitch hoe. She ain't even in the media now. Like, no one gives a fuck about Mimi now. Like, I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but I wish her the best, and I hope she's not such a fame whore anymore. Like, God bless you, Mimi. Move on with your fucking life and get over the Justin Bieber shit. Go do some productive shit like being a lawyer or going to law school or med school or some shit. So, anyways, and it's been years since that season premiered, so, like, I'm not trying to, like, talk shit about people and get shit started or anything. I'm just telling you guys my opinion on shit. Like, if you don't like it, that's on you. So this bitch, you know, just acted fucking like all these bitches just this whole season. Like, that's all they talk about is other bitches. Like, at first all they talked about was Sarah, and then all they talked about was Janelle. Seriously, I can't remember one episode where the girls didn't talk shit about anybody and just chilled. Like, right now it might be that way because they now have Janelle out of the house and they like Andrea, but guess what? They're probably gonna start talking shit about Andrea next, and then Andrea's gonna get voted out of the house or whatever the fuck happens. But man, I just bet these bitches are gonna find someone else to complain about. I bet. Just, I don't know. I have not seen the rest of the season yet, but I bet these bitches are gonna find I bet they're gonna complain about the new bitch for no fucking reason. Just watch. Like, they're like I mean, they're not bad girls. They're fucking mean girls. I'm sorry. Like, that is not the bad girls club. That is the mean girls club, and that's a club that I'm not associated with. I'm with the bad bitches. I'm not with the fucking mean girls who think it's okay to bully someone all because they did a will. Like, back the fuck up a few inches, bitch. You couldn't have moved and, like, you know, avoided her goddamn hair. Like, if you have a problem with her whip, then fucking move the fuck out the way. Like, I just, like, it. And they get so riled up over little shit. Like, it was little. Like, it wasn't a big deal. Like, so what if, like, you didn't get to know the girl yet. You didn't get to sit down and talk to her. Like, you didn't get to get drunk with her and have a conversation with her. Like, I feel like when they get a new girl, how they should do it is, like, they should all go out to dinner and then introduce the fucking new girl. That way they can all have dinner, they can talk, they can get to fucking know each other. But nah, this is the Bad Girls Club. They like to shake shit up. But y'all gotta keep in mind, this show is not made for drama and shit, despite what it shows. It is a show about women who want to change, and so they go into this house, and, you know, they get this experience of, you know, different situations and being around all these females, and they're supposed to be using the women around the house, like every woman, to help them build themselves up in some sort of way, and to learn a new thing or two, you know? Like, I'm not saying that they're all supposed to be holding hands and saying kumbaya in this bitch, but I'm saying, like, as real women, they should be able to sit down and fucking talk about it, because that's a bad bitch to me, a woman that can sit down and talk about shit. Like, that's what I like about a couple of the other seasons, because when bitches had problems, bitches sat down and talked about it and solved them real quick instead of going off the fucking jump. Like, that's what I respected from other seasons. This season, no. The one time Sarah did try to have a sit down with Gigi, like I said, Gigi just wasn't fucking hearing her out. Like, it was bullshit. And then bitches kept interrupting. And then Teresa jumps in there, which, keep in mind, I have no issue with Teresa, but Teresa jumps in there and is all like, oh, I'm getting all this information and you're trying to start drama? Teresa, why don't you just shut the fuck up for 5 minutes? And ask Sarah if she said that or not. Because if you watch the tape back, Sarah did not say anything about wanting to start drama with anyone. Mimi was the instigator. And was the instigator from the get-go. Mimi is the reason that these bitches hate these other bitches. Like, she is such a fucking instigator. She is such a fucking shit starter. Like, she loves to stir the fucking pot. If I ever meet this bitch in person, like, I'm not fucking with her. I'm not going around her. I'm actually leaving wherever the fuck I am and getting away from her because I know shit will go down when she's around because that's what she likes to do is start shit. Like, I don't know, I'm sorry I'm wasting y'all's time talking about this bitch, but, like, she instigates. It's what she fucking does. Like, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Like, if you can't see that on the show, then you're fucking blind. Like, I'm sorry, but this bitch likes to start shit, and it's not flying with me. Like, you should not be able to, like, in real life, Mimi, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out and jumped. Like, I pray to God Sarah sent some motherfuckers to jump you, like, because you a dumb bitch. I'm sorry, but I hope someone jumped you after you got off the show. Like, I do. Like, I don't wish bad shit on anybody normally, but you need that ass whooping. You need an ass whooping, girl. Like, and, you know, fuck. And then they were calling Sarah old and shit. Like, look, Sarah might be, you know, a little older than y'all, but that bitch looks good. She's got a fine-ass body. You know, she's fucking fine as fuck, and y'all are gonna sit there and call her an old lady? She might be old, but damn, she looking like a fucking, I don't want to say 16-year-old, but she looking like a hot-ass fucking 21-year-old fucking stripper, like, and I know a stripper might be a wrong word to say, but, you know. And keep in mind, though, like, even though I like Sarah and everything, I don't like Natalie. And I know Sarah fucks with Natalie, but I don't like Natalie, so, you know. But I love Rocky, and Rocky doesn't fuck with Sarah, so, like, you gotta think, like, I'm not judging these bitches based off of who they hang out with or anything else. I'm judging them off of my own opinion from what I've seen on the show and what I read online, and I don't read a whole lot of shit online unless it's the Twitter bullshit they bring up there, which, by the way, Rocky, I hate to say this, but girl, you were talking shit to Sarah, like, why? It's BGC, like, I get it, but, you know, you could just... Why take the 2 seconds to reply to her when you could be using your 2 seconds for something productive for you? So don't ever waste time talking shit to a bitch. Be productive and do something else with that time to do something productive for you that'll benefit you instead of benefiting that person by letting them know that they got under your skin and that they're getting you riled up. Like, fuck that shit. Fuck it. And I just feel like Teresa let all the bitches rile her up. I feel like Mimi instigated everything, and I feel like everybody let it happen and just wanted to fucking pretend to be blind to it. So, season 11 was bullshit, was not my favorite fucking season, I love fucking season 12, which is fucked up. Like, season 12 is my favorite all-time season, you know, with Red and Jada, and I know Sarah don't fuck with Jada, but I love Jada. I'm sorry, she's a cool girl, and I feel like she's had some hard times, and if you would honestly sit down and try to get to know her, like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, though, her and Sarah do look a lot alike, like a lot, like, and I don't mean this in a wrong way. I'm just talking description wise. Like, Jada does kind of look like a shorter, smaller version of Sarah. Like, Sarah is like tall and she's got that big ass and she dresses all girly girl and shit. And I know Jada dresses like kind of. I don't mean this in a negative way. It's just the only phrase I can think of right now. Hood rat, she's got that kind of hood rat style, you know, she wears the bandanas too, she's got them hats, you know, like, she looks good as fuck, but, like, she's, like, a more gangster version of Sarah. I hate to say that, but both them bitches are knockoffs of each other, just in different ways, like, I hate to say it, but it's true, and I know I've been giving this review